Today I'm going to make my favorite dinner, lasagna and garlic bread. The first thing that I'm going to do is saute my Italian sausage with some onions and mushrooms. And then while that's sauteing, I'm going to get my filling ready.
Which one is the sharpest? Does that look easier when I just stab them? I'll do that with your knife too. How do you slice them like this? Chop, chop, chop.
Yep. I'm going to put 30 ounces of ricotta cheese into my bowl here. Where you put it in. And then 1 pound of spinach. This was frozen, but it is thawed out now.
That's what I was going to dump it in.
Oh, you want to dump it in? I'm using this recipe on the back of the box. I'm going to add about a cup of Parmesan cheese.
I'll put it in.
No, because I need to just kind of eyeball it.
Hey, oh, look, Mom.
It's not on the recipe, but I'm adding some basil, some oregano, and then 2 eggs as well. I'm adding about 2 cups of this shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm also adding a generous squeeze of garlic. So I heated up my Dutch oven and put a little bit of bacon grease in the bottom. Now I'm just going to start layering my lasagna. First we'll just do a little bit of pizza sauce.
That's pretty long. Wait.
Then I'm going to layer some noodles. These are oven ready pasta noodles. That makes it easier for me to make this. Then some of the ricotta mixture. Next is some of the sausage with onions and mushrooms.
God. Yeah. Now I don't know.
More sauce.
Put this right here. Make sure it touches there. Put the bottom. Right here. Now I'm going to aim for that.
Hey Jacob, are you awake?
Right out.
Bubbles?
Yeah, now watch them go out.
Hold on, I'm pouring sauce here. A snack now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have a snack?
It's ready. Just right here. That'd be funny. So I guess.
Throw it away.
Yeah. I think that's too much.
Well, I'll have to make stuff for the guys.
Well, you know.
So to go with our lasagna, I'm going to make some garlic bread with this French bread. And then for the garlic butter, I use this Chef Tom's garlic spread. I'm just going to follow the directions on the bag. I need a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of hot water and 2 tablespoons of the garlic mix. I'm gonna have to let that butter soften for a while. So even though it is only 2 o'clock, I am still going to go ahead and make this lasagna. It's going to take about an hour and a half on the coals. And then I like to let it sit for at least an hour or 2 so that the lasagna can set and then it won't be as runny. Okay, in a minute. Lasagna.
Say,
I
mean, there's a way to start at where we ended, like
up
to cut it. I don't mind those mountain houses actually.
they're fine, just like you were saying.
For dinner tonight, I'm making these chicken legs. I'm also going to make some cornbread, so I'm going to get started on that first. I used this bowl to make the shortcake for dinner tonight. So I'm just going to use the same bowl so I don't have to wash so many dishes. So I'm going to put in 1 cup of cornmeal, 1 cup of flour, 2/3 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/3 cup of oil or butter, 1 cup of milk, and 1 egg. I'm also going to make some canned corn. I always drain the liquid off and then I add lots of butter, sugar, and salt. Did you? I'm going to make a box of mac and cheese as well. I'm using the Kentucky Bourbon barbecue rub for seasoning.
Every day.
Tanner didn't give me that chair.
Who did that?
I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know.
What? When we were out
No, Travis bought him.
Can't even remember my own jokes.
Travis bought him. He was teasing me.
I think Green wants to go back out and look at that deer again. Try to spend one more day looking for it.
Yeah.
That's chaos. Then a G. A G now.
So for dinner tonight, I'm going to make some tri-tip. I have 3 of these because I have a lot of people in camp to cook for tonight. So I'm going to put them in my big Dutch oven. And then for our sides, I did 2 bags of mixed vegetables, and then I'm making some mashed potatoes.
What kind of potatoes are these? The whole thing? We're definitely a
I'm going to use this steak seasoning to season the tri-tip. A little bit of brown sugar. Oh. Well, I ended up boiling more potatoes, and I think I went a little bit overboard because now I have a lot of potatoes. No, I don't. Yep. I'm going to make some brown gravy to go with our mashed potatoes. You want to turn? Stir, stir. Yay! So here are my leftovers. There's a little bit of salad left, a little bit of tri-tip. They ate quite a bit of potatoes, and then there's also some vegetables left. So I usually just put the leftovers in the cooler, and then me and the kids will eat them for lunch. Today I'm making my husband's favorite dessert, and that is pumpkin pie. But instead of following the recipe on the back of the can, I am going to use my recipe, which makes a pumpkin custard pie, and I will get 3 pies out of this one can. So first I'm going to make the crust. I'm going to use Crisco for my fat. Okay, and then we need 2 cups of flour. So 1 and 2. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Wow, you are strong. Uh-oh, our water's gone. Okay, let Susanna stir while I get water.
Can I start?
No, it's Jacob's turn. Okay, so because I only have a small oven with 1 rack, I am going to use my 13x9 pan instead of 2 pie pans. So I'm just going to put my pie crust in here and press it out because I don't have a rolling pin. First, I'm going to scald 1 and 1/2 cups of milk.
Put the fan over here.
Next, I'm going to separate 5 eggs.
Hello.
4, 5. Okay, we set the eggs aside for now. We're going to add our pumpkin in. Then we need 4 tablespoons of flour. 2, 3, 4. We need 1 and 1/2 cups of sugar. 1/2, 1 and 1/2. Sorry, you can do the next one. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Alright, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/8 teaspoon of allspice. So now I'm going to take these egg yolks and add some of the milk and beat it in a little bit more. And then I'm going to add it to the bowl and all of the milk. So while Susanna's mixing the batter, I'm going to whip these egg whites until I see stiff peaks.
What are stiff peaks? Hey,
I'll show you then. Here,
Can
you
I
have
do
to
that?
crank it up top.
Can I do that?
In a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's overflowing. Here, we'll just put it in here.
Okay.
So now that we have our egg whites whipped, I am going to just fold them into the batter. Okay, in it goes. Ooh, look at that. Alright, well that is what it is looking like. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven and bake it until it is done. Our pumpkin pie is done. I'll leave this recipe in the description. You have to try it. It is very good. So on the menu for tonight is chicken enchiladas, and I used all of my cream of chicken soup last week and I forgot to put it on the list, so I'm going to make some cream of mushroom soup from scratch. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter in my saucepan. To my melted butter, I'm going to add 2 cups of chopped mushrooms. I'm also going to add about 1/4 cup of chopped onions. Next, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour, and then we need 4 cups of broth. So I'm going to add 4 cups of water and 4 teaspoons of chicken powder. And then for the chicken filling, I'm going to do 1 thing of cream cheese, 2 green chilies, and some cumin.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, be nice.
Okay, for our sauce, I'm going to add about a cup of sour cream and a cup of milk, our homemade mushroom soup, and lots of cheese.
Enchiladas, that would have been over here way faster. We would have ran fast.
I think you're teasing me.
It's pretty good.